Have you ever wondered about the story behind those big, powerful DAF trucks you see on the highway? It's a tale of innovation, resilience, and a drive to move the world forward, and it all started nearly a century ago in a small Dutch workshop. Let us rewind to 1928. A talented engineer named Hub van Doorn opens a small construction and welding shop in Eindhoven. He calls it Commanditair Vennootschap Hub van Doorn's Machine Fabriek. It's a mouthful, I know, but this humble beginning was the seed for something massive. Initially, they repaired whatever came through the door, from bicycles to barges. But Hub and his brother Wim had bigger dreams. They were fascinated by vehicles, and soon they started building specialized trailers. Their lightweight, welded chassis were a game-changer, far superior to the heavy, riveted designs of the time. This early success gave them a reputation for quality and innovation. Then, World War II changed everything. Like many European companies, their factory faced immense challenges, but the post-war reconstruction period created a massive demand for transportation. The Van Doorn brothers saw an opportunity not just to build trailers, but to build the entire truck. They had the engineering skills, the ambition, and a country in desperate need of reliable vehicles to rebuild itself. So, in 1949, the moment arrived. The very first DAF truck chassis rolled out of the factory. It was initially designated the A30, a 3-ton truck, soon followed by 5- and 6-ton models. What made them special? DAF decided to build everything themselves: the chassis, the cabins, and even the engines, initially using Hercules and Perkins engines before developing their own. The front grille, with its 7 distinctive chrome stripes, became an iconic feature. These first trucks were rugged, dependable, and exactly what post-war Europe needed. They weren't just vehicles. They were tools of recovery, helping to transport goods and rebuild nations. The name DAF, which stood for Van Doorn's Aanhangwagenfabriek, or Van Doorn's Trailer Factory, was quickly becoming synonymous with trucks. As the 1950s rolled on, DAF continued to expand its lineup. They introduced new models with funny, rounded noses, earning them affectionate nicknames. The company was gaining a reputation for driver comfort, something often overlooked by other manufacturers. They understood that a happy driver is a productive driver. Cabs became more spacious, seats more comfortable, and visibility improved. This focus on the human element would become a hallmark of the DAF brand for decades to come. They also started experimenting with diesel engines, leading to the creation of the Leyland-based DAF DD575 engine in 1957, a major step towards self-sufficiency. Then came the swinging 60s, a decade of bold designs and technological leaps, and DAF was right there at the forefront. In 1962, they unveiled a truck that would stun the industry, the DAF 2600. This wasn't just another truck, it was a revolution on wheels. Dubbed the mother of international road transport, its design was years ahead of its time. The 2600 featured a spacious, flat-floor cab that was designed for long-haul comfort. For the first time, a truck cabin felt less like a workspace and more like a small living room, complete with 2 full-sized bunks. This was unheard of. It set a new standard for what a driver could and should expect from their vehicle. The 2600 proved that long-distance trucking didn't have to be a grueling, uncomfortable job. It cemented DAF's reputation as an innovator that truly cared about the driver. The success of the 2600 series propelled DAF through the 70s. The company introduced features like tilt cabs, which made engine maintenance dramatically easier. But the 1980s brought new challenges. The oil crisis of the 70s had made fuel efficiency a top priority for every transport company. Simply having a powerful truck wasn't enough. It had to be economical. This is where DAF's engineering prowess shone once again. They introduced ATI, or Advanced Turbo Intercooling, in 1985. This technology was a breakthrough. By cooling the air before it entered the engine, intercooling allowed for a more efficient combustion process. The result? More power, better performance, and most importantly, significantly lower fuel consumption. The DAF 3600 ATI became a legend on the roads, delivering the performance drivers wanted with the fuel economy that owners needed. This innovation helped DAF navigate the competitive landscape of the 80s and positioned them as a leader in engine technology. The late 80s and 90s saw the launch of new, modern series that would define the company for the next generation. The DAF 95 series, introduced in 1987, was a masterpiece of design and engineering, winning the prestigious International Truck of the Year award. It offered a new level of space, comfort, and aerodynamics. Building on this success, DAF launched its comprehensive new lineup in the late 90s and early 2000s. The LF for regional distribution, the CF for versatile, multi-purpose roles, and the mighty XF for heavy-duty, long-haul transport. The XF, in particular, became the company's flagship. The XF 95 and later the XF 105 were beloved by drivers for their spacious super space cabs and powerful, reliable PACCAR MX engines. DAF had joined the PACCAR Group in 1996, a move that provided financial stability and access to a global network of resources, allowing their engineering teams to focus on what they do best: building great trucks. This CF XF LF strategy was brilliant. It meant DAF had a tailored solution for virtually every transport need, from delivering groceries in the city to hauling freight across continents. Now, as we move through the 21st century, the transport industry is facing its biggest challenge yet: the transition away from fossil fuels. And just as they did after the war, during the oil crisis, and with the dawn of international transport, DAF is once again leading the charge towards the future. They are heavily invested in creating the trucks of tomorrow. We're not just talking about concepts anymore. DAF already has fully electric trucks, the LF Electric and CF Electric, operating in cities across Europe, offering silent, zero-emission urban distribution. These trucks are perfect for last-mile deliveries, reducing noise and air pollution in our communities. But DAF knows that for long-haul, heavy-duty transport, a different solution might be needed. That's why they are also pioneering hydrogen technology. They've developed hydrogen internal combustion engine trucks. These use hydrogen as a direct fuel in a traditional engine, which produces near-zero emissions. It's a clever approach that leverages existing engine technology, potentially making the transition to clean energy faster and more affordable for transport companies. They're also exploring hydrogen fuel cell technology, which uses hydrogen to generate electricity on board, with water being the only emission. From Hub Van Doorn's small welding shop in 1928 to today's cutting-edge electric and hydrogen-powered trucks, the story of DAF is one of constant evolution. It's a legacy built on a deep understanding of what the world needs to keep moving. They've consistently put the driver first, pushed the boundaries of engine efficiency, and are now tackling the immense challenge of decarbonizing transport. So next time you see a DAF truck on the road, remember the nearly 100-year journey behind it. It's a story of Dutch ingenuity that started with repairing barges and is now shaping the future of global logistics. It's a testament to the idea that with smart engineering and a focus on people, you can not only build great trucks, but also help build a better world. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey through trucking history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from the world of transport. See you in the next one.